Alright, it's the middle of the night, and we're gonna look at all the new WoW things. So I have pulled up here multiple things. Undermine Revealed, the video that came out like 2 days ago now. Probably gonna be 3 days whenever this video actually gets posted. And then the tier 2 set models and the weapon models that were data mined, because they all look very interesting. We're gonna start with the video, of course, because it's the juiciest, but let's do it. Shit. I really like the I don't know, the casino aesthetic that they've gone with for it. It looks really fucking neat. Presented by Razer Bet Chest.
Hello and welcome to WoWcast. Today we're diving deeper underground into the next content update for the War Within, Undermined. Joining me today are two developers from the team who helped bring this update to life. Please introduce yourselves.
Hi, I'm David Hollings. I'm a game designer who focuses primarily on Battleground and arena maps.
Ooh, they bring in a guy from Battlegrounds?
Quest designer and the
Wonder what he's here to talk about.
Thank you for joining us today. Let's jump right in. What made Undermine the perfect location for this major update?
Undermine is a location that we've seen throughout the lore of World of Warcraft for quite a while, both in manuals back.
Dude, we've heard about it for fucking ages.
I think it was just like a little location at the south of the map, to Cataclysm and seeing it in gossip text and other interactions with goblins. So for us, it didn't make a lot of sense to put it in the first 4 zones, but it certainly makes a lot of sense to put it here. Another thing that we really wanted to do when we were looking at Undermine was goblins. Goblins, of course, are this zany, creative, chaotic race that we have in World of Warcraft, and we really haven't seen a lot of development in their culture and who they are.
The most development that we've seen overall. We got goblins in Kata, right? We got Kazan, and then like Ashara, the Ashara like revamp. I think that's what that area is called, like out north of the backside of the Orgrimmar. And then we got not Mechagon. It was a dungeon in BFA. Can't remember the fucking name of it. What the fuck was the name of that dungeon? That is not the window I wanted to pull up. Well, I'm getting fucking flashbanged. BFA dungeons. Pretty sure it was BFA dungeon. Maybe it was a mega dungeon. The Mother Lode. I knew it started with an M. I was really close. It started with an M. So yeah, we got the Mother Lode. And some of the Mechagon stuff was like working with goblins, but Shadowlands, Dragon Isles. Yeah, no. Besides that, no, nothing.
Their stories. And so this is our way of making sure that, like, hey, players, we want to give you more stories that are based in cultures that we have not yet seen in the world, but then also make sure that we are connecting it back to the larger story as a whole within the World Soul Saga and especially the War Within. For us, at least, we get to do really cool stuff. We get to interface with the 4 different cartels, the Bilgewater, Blackwater, Steamweedle, and Venture Co. And each one of them.
That's really cool.
We've got to know throughout.
Bringing back the Venture Co., because that's originally where a lot of the goblins came from, right? You had the Bilgewater cartel, sure, but a lot of the goblins were employed by the Venture Co. back in Classic.
World of Warcraft, so we have Monty Gazlo for Bilgewater, Marin Noggenfogger for Steamweedle, Baron Revelgaz for Blackwater. Don't worry, if you've been killing goblins in Booty Bay, you'll be fine there.
My rep.
Yeah. And then Venture Co., not a cartel, but you'll see what we have in store for them. Normally antagonists, but much like everything with goblins, they can shift their allegiances based
Oh god,
on
don't make them all friends, please. Please, I want to kill some goblins.
I'm so excited to learn more about the goblins and their crazy antics. Speaking of the cartels, if we partner with the cartels, what do we get from that?
So the experience that you have with an Undermine will change based on the different cartels you ally with. So if you decide to go with Blackwater, Baron Revelgaz will be the one blabbing at you in World Quest in his very awesome, what is a pirate goblin sort of voice. And you'll
New Jersey pirate.
Things for the Blackwater cartel. And with that, you will also be able to unlock customizations for your car, different transmogs, toys, sort of the general things
Oh,
that
God.
we expect to come out of a friendship reputation.
Okay, I know it won't be this bad. Please don't be this bad. I'm getting Vietnam flashbacks to the Shadowlands grind where it was like, oh, there's 4 different factions. Get ready to grind for a year on 4 different characters in order to unlock it all.
That you're earning throughout the experience.
Speaking of cars, this new vehicle system drive was
This I'm
mentioned
excited
in
for.
the Warcraft Direct recently. David, do you have more information on this?
I do, yeah. DRIVE, which stands for Dynamic and Revolutionary Improvements to Vehicular Experiences, is going to be the new way that you get around Undermine. It's roughly 3 to 5 times faster than a ground mount and a little faster than skydiving at full speed.
I think
That's base faster than skywriting. That's like 800% speed.
Really start to see just how fast this car is pretty quick.
How does progression work with the vehicles?
Right, so you'll get your car from Nanny Tallulah, and she's going to send you on some shipping and handling activities to gain some currency and get some parts for your ride, and you'll be able to
Drifting?
customize your ride. Whether
Did I
it's
just see drifting?
colors, make it faster, or even change how it drifts. You'll be able to make it your own. Throttle control is going to be extremely important.
That's
when you're
fucking
trying to control
awesome.
your car around those like really tight turns of the Undermine.
Also, we do have timekeeper races that players can go and challenge themselves to 4 courses.
Getting all those day one.
We have both the
Week
forward
1.
and the reverse course, and then we want to just see how you decide to make it your own with other players. If you want to do your montages, you're taking a drift in front of the hotel and put it to your favorite music, and please do, right? Like, we really want to see how people make this sort of like an experience they're getting into themselves.
All right.
Just realized his hoodie has a WoW item tag on it. That's funny.
Hey, don't make fun of my pun, okay?
There will be 2 new delves, Excavation Site 9 and Side Street Sluice, as well
New
as
delves,
variants
awesome.
of Goblin-themed delves for the majority of the War Within delves. There will also be a new Zekfir-style encounter as well that's going to be hosting all new rewards.
Oh, cool.
Awesome.
Do you have an example of one of the rewards?
There will be a new mount, the Gobtrotter mount, with new customization options as well, including a gold variant version for the
Looks a bit like a reskin of the first season delving mount, but I can't be mad about that. It looks pretty cool, honestly.
Side Street Sluice and Excavation Site 9.
So Side Street Sluice takes place in the sewers of Undermine, and you will get to see what Dark Fuse is trying to do in the sewers, what control they're exerting within the space, and the other sort of antics of goblins away from the public eye and their machinations within the sewers. And Excavation Site 9 takes place in a new section behind Opportunity Point at the south of where we're going in the Ring Deeps. In it, you're going to see sort of like void corruption overtaking Titan ruins to sort of show this eternal conflict.
Actual Titan ruins. That's actually
through the history of
kind of exciting.
Warcraft, of Titans.
That looks
versus void.
fucking awesome.
Within it, of course, you will go and see why it is called Excavation Site 9 with the goblin-themed antics that are down there. It is a super cool environmental storytelling sort of space.
That area looks really cool.
So is
I'm
our
actually
trusty
quite
sidekick
excited for
still
that.
Bran Bronzebeard?
Our trusty sidekick is still Bran Bronzebeard, yes. So we decided to go with Bran for the entirety of the War Within, as he is a character people have grown fond of early on in Season 1, with all of his meme potential about webs and Nerubians popping out of them. And also, it gives us an opportunity to rethink what a sort of expansion level companion.
They didn't like how Bran worked out, so they're spending more time working on him, and they're going to push back other helpers, or whatever you want to call them, other party members, for later. Kind of lame. I was looking forward to not having Bran in my party, but, you know, I'll live with it. I'll roll with it.
Companion will be, instead of season over season constantly changing and forcing people to relearn the mechanics, the abilities, sort of the kit that Bran has. Also, within Season 2...
There's no way that's a problem. Pause, Andy. There's no way that's a problem. I literally don't even pay attention to Bran. I just hit my buttons and kill things.
And at the launch of the Undermined update, Mrs. Bran will be receiving a new tank specialization. So
That's
if you're
cool.
a healer, you know...
I'm happy with that. I'm more than happy with that. A recurring problem that I have when it comes to Bran is him, like, ripping threats sometimes for no good reason, as I think I have him set up as a healer, right? Like, he'll just rip threat, and it's like, this is just kind of irritating, right? I need to, like, finagle the ads to where I actually want them instead of just hitting them. I don't know. It's a little frustrating. It's cool to see them doing a tank with him.
no longer have to feel that you need to spec change into a role that isn't the one that you're connected to. He'll be a ranged tank, so he has a shield and a gun, and then a new set of abilities that he will receive for that. Not only that, but we also have goblin curios that we're putting in there, goblin-themed curios.
That's
So
cool.
A dwarf, such as Brand Bronzebeard, with sort of his personality and how sort of larger than life he is, what is he going to do when he's interacting with rockets and bombs and malfunctioning devices throughout the delving experience? There is a special curio that you can receive from doing the challenge encounter.
Oh.
And it'll allow Bran to call down a mech that you then, as a player, can pilot.
Bob.
That is so cool.
Yeah, so it's going to just tie into sort of the goblin family.
That's cool. It's a shame that it's a reuse of the old like Gmod mount or whatever it was. The mount from the Motherlode. Not the mount, but that model is a boss in the Motherlode.
Yeah, so there's going to be a new arena called the Cage of Carnage, and it's unlike any arena we've ever done before. We took a look at the map pool, and we noticed that we were missing a couple smaller maps. So we decided to make this map a little bit more cutthroat. Players will be dropped in through a trap door and separated only by a metal platform that'll have ramps on every corner. It's going to be quite a tight fit. It should make for some explosive gameplay.
Well, that
still looks so big to me.
What can PvE players expect in season?
You can blame that on me just being a fucking wheelchair class Death Knight, but that looks fucking huge to me still.
Yeah, so there's going to be a new dungeon called Operation Floodgate. It's going to be a 4-boss dungeon that's taking place in the Ringing Deeps. It's going to be at that big dam that you might have seen, and we are preventing Ventrico and Darkfuse from knocking over that dam and flooding the region. So players can enter this dungeon immediately, but Mythic Plus will come out once the season begins. The new Mythic Plus dungeon rotation will include the new dungeon Operation Floodgate, as well as the 4 remaining War Within dungeons. But it will also include some older dungeons, the Mechagon Workshop, the Motherlode, and the Theater of Pain.
Yes! Yes! Oh my god, I have wanted to go back and do Motherlode for so long on level. I don't typically like Mythic Plus. I'm actually excited to go do a Mythic Plus dungeon. That is fucking awesome.
Yep. Sorry about Theater of Pain. You're going to be farming my trinkets yet again. I know Soul Letting Ruby is one of the very popular ones that people went after.
I'll be going after that.
And then, of course, with Mechagon, we do have our lovely cog wheel skill shot trinket that I'm really excited to see people use again, especially when they're fighting other motorcycles in Undermine and the raid itself.
Now let's talk about the new raid, Liberation of Undermine.
Okay, so Liberation of
I love that. That looks so fucking cool.
Undermine. It is going to be a boss raid. It will unlock a week after the Undermined update goes out. And then we have our story mode also unlocking a week after that. So we saw success with Nerebar Palace and Queen Ansarek in terms of people going into the story mode. You get to experience the encounter, you get to see the cinematics. And for us, Galliwix's encounter is a really core part of the story that we are telling within the Undermined update. And so, of course, it was a no-brainer. We wanted to make sure that we gave you that story mode so you can go in there as well. In regards to this 8-boss raid, things in Undermine happens the Goblin way. And the raid itself is very much a way with which you can see what zany, crazy encounters our encounter designers cooked up and did it in a way that's very goblin-y. A couple notable examples that I would call out is we have the Cauldron of Carnage that is going to have a gorilla versus a mechanical Tyrannosaurus that are going to fight each other, kind of a reference. And we have the big tank that does the massive J-turn flame shooting out of it. And then we have
fucking cool.
Our DJ boss, who compels you by the power of sound.
Boogie down?
Listen to Galliwix and not to anyone else. And then lastly, of course, the Galliwix encounter is...
These are some of the new sets. Dude, fucking what a travesty. God, let them have full transmog. Yucky. Death Knight. Probably Warrior. Probably Demon Hunter. Locke, perhaps. Mage, perhaps. Maybe you're the mage.
Once people see that mech, and also what the mythic mount will be, I feel a lot of people are going to be trying to
Base
see how
mech.
they can get to cutting edge because it is wild.
I'm very excited about the Carnage fight because That T-Rex, the Mechasaur, that also has a chance to drop a mount, and as a collector, I want that.
That's a based mount. That is a based
The
mount.
coolest mount in the game, in my opinion.
Are there any other rewards we can look out for?
Well, with a new raid comes new gear sets and set bonuses, and these set bonuses are going to be themed around the Magnificent Galagio. Whether you're a tank that wants a little bit more luck of the draw or a healer that needs a little bit added insurance, the 2 set bonuses are going to be unique per role, but the 4 set bonuses are going to be unique per specialization, and there should be...
Okay, I heard about this earlier, and honestly, it's kind of cool. All the DPSs are getting like the same 2 set, and then all the like the roles get the same 2 set, which I think kind of evens the playing field for like balancing something like this. And then you can make it more specialized with the 4 set. I think it makes it easier to tune. I think it looks it looks interesting. I think it's too far away from what we had before, which was like what all plate wearers get the same set. I like that each class is still getting their sets. I'm not willing to just absolutely poo-poo on this idea before we even get our hands on it. It actually looks kind of interesting.
Be something for everyone.
Before we wrap up, what are you both most excited for with this update?
Oh, it's got to be drive for me. I mean, I cannot wait to start drifting around the Undermine between queues. It's going to be my new anti-AFK activity for sure.
Going in circles, just like how we always do.
Absolutely, but this time sideways.
That's awesome.
I'm excited
That is
for
awesome. I
2
love that.
things about the Undermine update. 1, I finally get to be able to talk about Undermine, which is awesome. 2, players getting to experience the new take on Goblin culture. One of the things that the team from StoryCorps all the way down that we have really been excited about is really showing a more relatable story about goblins. And I cannot wait for people to see the passion that has gone into everything about Undermine. I cannot wait for people to experience from our local stories to our main campaign. There is a lot of love and care and passion put into
These guns are from WoD.
Undermine that really resonates throughout the whole experience, and it really was this moment of just everyone who is excited to work on goblins. We finally were able to be like, here it is. Let's do our best that we can in terms of creating this super...
I'm so glad we're finally getting a
Thank
fucking
you guys so much for
goblin
talking to
raid,
me about
man.
Undermined, and thank you for tuning into WoWcast, and we'll see you next time in Undermine.
I'm thrilled. I'm absolutely thrilled to bits. It looks so fucking cool. It looks fucking awesome. Let me see here. So we also know that some items have been data mined. So I've seen this one already. I literally had a guildmate saying he wanted to go Demon Hunter because of Chainsaw Warglaives, and I don't entirely blame him. This looks fucking awesome. Looks a little flat at this angle, but at this angle, like, that looks so cool. Especially if these are constantly animating sparks. Like, not just like every once in a while, but just constantly. Like, that's awesome. Let's see what else they would data mined. As an unholy Death Knight enjoyer, dude, oh, the purple and yellow, the yellow and yellow. Fuck, this will probably be my main hand. Honestly, this will probably be my main hand. My main hand for a lot of that expansion. I don't know if there's gonna be like a super cool weapon from the raid, so one of these are probably it. Bow, I think. Call me a skits if you want. I think this is a recolor. Maybe not. I could have sworn there was a Legion Hunter bow that looked just like this. Legion Hunter artifact weapons. No. Shit. Appearances. No. Maybe it's what is that? Marksman hunter appearances? No, I guess not marksman. Beastmaster and survive. No, because that's a spear. Is it really Beastmaster? There's no way it's Beastmaster. Is it Titan Strike? It's Titan Strike. I am completely wrong. It looks nothing like Titan Strike's, what is that? Designs of the Grand Architect. Yeah, I guess I'm just crazy. Love the appearance. It's not that. It's literally not that. I thought it was this. I seriously thought it was this. Well, that's cool. I'm glad to see that it's not that. I honestly am. That's cool. That's cool. The gun. Man. I have a grievance to air. I have a grievance to air. I hate so many of the guns in WoW. And this hatch, literally just this hatch, makes this gun look so stupid. Obviously, it's goblin tech and it's gonna look dumb, but man, what I'd give for any decent looking gun in this game. We saw the warglaives already, but the black, ooh, the purple and, oh, dude, the purple and gold just looks so good. Same with the red, silver, gold. Ooh, delicious. Just a fucking, what is it, a shark? A shark with a bomb in its mouth? Okay, these are cool too. I've been thinking about maybe having an alt shaman just for like some side stuff. Man, this looks cool. Again, this is like the winning color. This has got to be like the mythic tier. Let's see. Like, what? Normal, hero. No. Normal, hero, no. I don't know. Maybe this one could be the PvP one. And then, I don't know, one of these can be non-PvP. This is probably the mythic tier one. And maybe this is the heroic one. Because the red versus the green looks a little, yeah. Dagger. I mean, it's a dagger. There's more than one dagger. This one's, whatever. But this one looks a little cool. It's a little busy, but it looks at least somewhat more interesting. Mace one-handed. I'm not going to be using it. If I play any Frost ever at all, I'm not going to be using this appearance. On the other hand, this one looks kind of cool. I'm not sure what's going on with the red chunk. Is it like a animation? Is it like a hologram? I can't tell what the big red shit is, but the idea of like a buoy mine as a one-handed mace is really cool. Two-handed mace. I'm probably not using this one. I'm not using these ones. This one actually looks kind of cool. These look cool. If it wasn't for the fact that they were strictly blue, strictly red, these two look pretty cool. Polearm looks a little gnarly too. It's like a mechanized spear. I like it. It's cool. The green and purple's strong work for an Unholy Death Knight. Fuck, dude. With every passing day, I wish I played a class that has a fucking shield. Give Death Knights the option to shield. I swear to God, I love how so many of the shields in this game look, and I can't use them ever. This one's probably the winner. The one that I think is the PvP coloration. Followed by this one, likely. I love that. The spike shield look is so cool. The only thing is, it needs to be big. Like, this needs to be, like, the size of your fucking character. Like, it needs to be a fucking riot shield. Like, if this is your shield, your character needs to be maybe as tall, if not a little bit shorter than this picture. Staff? What the fuck is in the jar? Is it eels? It's an electric eel-powered staff. I love that. Holy shit. Electric gizmos and doodads. One-handed swords. I mean, a burning blade, kind of cool. Kind of cool. Like the little flamethrower attachment. Cool detail. Offhand. That looks like a war crime. Yeah, it looks like a war crime. I mean, they're offhands. They're never going to be cool, are they? And that's it. That's all the weapon appearances. Okay, what about the armor appearances? Variation of Undermine Season 2 tier set models. Yep. Players will need to... Yep. Galagio. The Galagio. I love that. Instead of the fucking Bellagio. So, Death Knight. Oh, okay. So the PvE sets... Oh. The red and black is the mythic set, which means the red and silver is maybe heroic? This might be Finder. I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know which order they're gonna put these in, but this is the mythic. This is the mythic tier, which is really cool and a lot more attainable than... Where is it? Is this the PvE? This must be the elite set. That's actually pretty cool. I really like that. The coloration on that matches the like the Torghast stuff. This would look really cool as like a one-arm shield with like, you know, transmog the shoulders separately. Keep this one and then have like a smaller one on this one because this is where your main hand is. I like that. Demon Hunter. Ooh, look at those shoulders. Are those shoulders or are those a back piece? I think those are on the shoulders. Wait, that's is it like a caricature of Manaroth? You have like Manaroth shoulders? Right? Is that who I'm thinking of? The big fucking demon. The Pit Lord. Oh, the Pit Lords don't have a big horn. Who am I thinking of? There's a demon in Diablo that looks like that. It's like one of the boss demons for Diablo 4. I'm not looking it up. It's a demon. A demon. This set looks cool. I'm kind of biased to the green. I really like the Fell Demon head. Druid. Kind of a given. Antlers. The skulls are really cool. Those are some cool shoulders. Is that? No, there's no way. I'd be pissed if this was my mythic tier. Like, compare that to, like, that. Oh, my God. Dude, I need to go Blood DK. I need to go Blood DK. This is actually, like, this is, like, peak Blood DK, like, appearance. Like, that is so fucking cool. And it's got the skirt and everything. Like, oh, my God. I need to start playing more Blood DK. Holy shit. This is better. I like this sickly yellow. The Evoker. Oh boy, the set that you won't see. This is cool. Oh. Right? Yikes, that looks so bad. Okay, call me skits. But it looks like they're based on the dragon fights again, like Kaligos and Alexstrasza and Norse Domu and Blackwing question mark and Not Gonna Try and Ysera. Like they look. Maybe it's just because I know what's going on at Dragon. Either way, this is still so embarrassing. They seriously need to fix this. PvE for Hunter. The Hunter shoulders looks really cool. Like, this looks like Death Knight shoulders. Oh, God. Oh. The Hunter set looks cool. The Hunter set looks really cool. Especially, like, I don't know, the shoulders and the belt look really awesome. Holy. Mage, okay. I was right about this being a mage. Cool mythic tier set. Probably really cool transmog if you're a frost mage. Really cool transmog if you're a fire mage. This kind of misses a little bit, but these two really good. I'd guess this would probably just be like the arcane mage appearance. Not like, you know, thinking of like, you know, dress up. Monk. Whoa. Okay, the monk one on the shoulders. Oh my god, I love those. I love asymmetrical shoulders as it is, but that looks so cool. What's the chest piece? Does the chest piece give you the tattoos? Oh my god, if this set gives you the tattoos, like, on your character when you equip it, that's fucking awesome. No, this is fucking awesome. The PvP set actually is so cool, too. Paladin. Paladin kind of lost. I think Paladin lost. Honestly, I think turn this all into shadow so you can't see the face at all. And it would be better. Not perfect, but better. I don't know, the headpiece looks kind of dumb. I think the headpiece looks dumb. And then priest. What is that headpiece? What the fuck is that headpiece? It might honestly be the same like issue where it's like, hey, it would look better if you couldn't see the face at all, but there's no saving this. The headpiece looks so dumb. Dude. Rogue pirate set? Dude. Oh. Gun rogue. Oh my god, it's beautiful. It's actually beautiful. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh my, I'm in love. I'm in love. I'm rock hard. This is actually such a cool set. Like a fucking pirate with a skull helmet? That's awesome. Chamois. I mean, you look like an elemental. You look like an elemental. That's the best I've got for you. Warlock. Cool demon heads. Always an easy win. The Fell Flame's really nice on this color. And this color. I like that. I like that they went with the Fell Flame for, like, almost all of them except for this one. But this is probably the Mythic set, so it needs to look separate. And this is probably the Elite PvP set. So all the normal sets having Fellfire instead of the other way around is actually pretty good. I like that. And then Warrior. Yeah, the shoulders are cool. They look like Death Knight shoulders from ICC. Like there's one that's spiky and there's the other one that's a skull. It looks like the spiky one. This is Win. I really like this, like, I don't know, just like Juggernaut looking ass armor set. That's it. That's all she wrote. That's all we get. That's fucked up. That's awesome though. I love it. I've said all I can say. These sets look really cool. There's obviously some misses. The Rogue. Dude, the Rogue actually looks fucking insane, man. I love, especially like, I love that they're finally like giving us more piratey things. Like before this, what was it? Not Noggin Fogger. The fish. Savory Deviant Delight. That's all we had before this. That and like a few things from BFA. Dude, he's even got a fucking pistol stashed. Oh my god, I love it. We really need one-handed guns. We really need one-handed guns. I want a dual-wielding, gun-only rogue, I swear to god, whose dick do I need to suck? Oh my god. They just need to get over the whole 3 specs thing and just, oh, we're going to give this class another spec. This might be the biggest winner. I think Monk might actually be the biggest winner. This is such a fucking awesome set. Again, especially this PvP one. This PvP one's metal. Alright, whatever. Thanks for watching me fucking autistically obsess over a patch that isn't coming for like 2 or 3 more months. Good night.